And we're live. Go ahead, Pat.
Okay, sure. Yeah, thanks. Sorry for the late getting to this thing. So anyway, that's what happens when you take Monday off. Hi, everybody. So let's start the Scrum. I don't know who was in first, so why don't I go first, because I'll be very short. I haven't had a lot of time to work on projects so far this week. I did submit a pull request for the SHF project this morning, and I spent some time over the weekend rebuilding my laptop yet again. And I'm trying to stand up the WikiEd project, which is a very complex configuration, and I cannot get it to stand up with my laptop in the state it's in. So anyway, I think I'm gonna have to bite the bullet and get another laptop. So that slowed me down a little bit. Anyway, that's it for me. Other than that, I have no blockers. So who wants to go next? Sam, you raised your hand?
Yeah, I'll just jump in and say, yeah, so yesterday I did the training for the NHS staff for the wiki system. The wiki system is up. Notes in the NHS wiki channel. We're supposed to be doing a soft launch tomorrow. We're kind of on track for that. There's a few additional things to sort out, but that's basically okay. The main thing I've been working on is I need to re-record some more videos for AV102. I need to fix a lot of things for the MOOC, which is going live next week. The big blocker has been this 500 error that we're getting on the events page for Agile Ventures. I think I might have tracked down the problem, and I've just submitted a pull request, so fingers crossed that fixes that up. Having done that, I guess I've run out of time now, so I will be hanging out for the Elixir mob, and then I guess after lunch I'll try and re-record these elements for AV102. But that's yeah, that's where I am.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Laura, how are things going with you now that you're back from vacation?
Yeah, just trying to catch up on the millions of emails and spam emails. Yeah, from my side, it's good. I got a job offer from 2 companies.
Ooh. Oh, wow, great.
Yeah, and I've accepted the one. I start tomorrow.
Wow.
I know. It was quite, it happened very quickly. So I was only expecting to start at the end of May. I'm looking forward to it. They're a software development company, so I'm happy to be getting more into that focus. Then this morning I had Craft Academy meeting, and I'm just trying to wrap some stuff up here at the office so that I can hit the road running tomorrow. So that's from my side. Oh, and then I just went through all the Agile Ventures Slack messages just to see what's going on and to catch up.
Okay, great. Well, congratulations on that.
Thank you.
Good. Okay, so who's next now? N? Am I pronouncing your name correctly?
I think N doesn't have any audio, so he may want to give a report. I think N and Carlos are both for the AV102 course, and they may be looking to vote on a story or something similar related to the homework.
I see. Carlos, do you have audio?
Yep.
Oh, you do. Do you want to just give us an update on where you're at and what you're here for? And
Oh, well, yeah, it's actually the second time that I am trying to take this course. Unfortunately, the first time that I tried to take the course, I had to give up because work constraints, and also because I was living in Peru. That is my country, and yeah, the times of the scrums was not suitable, I think. I don't remember well. But now I have relocated to Australia. So now, for example, now here is like 9:30 p.m. So yeah, it don't overlap with my work, so it's cool.
Okay, great. Sounds good. Do you need to, for course requirements, do you need to vote on a story or anything right now at this point?
Yeah, I think I need participate in an estimation, I think. Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, I think it'll be voting on.
Yeah, I need to vote.
Need to vote on a story. So yeah,
Yeah.
we can take that at the end of the scrum. I guess.
Okay, yeah. Sam, do you have something we could queue up for that?
Yeah, I can probably find something for that. Yeah. And N is, yeah, he's just sort of saying he can't follow us at the moment, but I guess there will be a recording, N, and you can play it back more slowly. We are recording. You can play back another time to help, maybe. Yeah, okay. Is that, yeah, well, I guess that's the scrum is done, Pat.
Yes, it is. So we're done. So I guess we can just trying to see if N wants to also vote, but
Yeah.
in any case, yes, he needs to also.
Yeah. I think he's just saying he's having trouble following the broader discussion. It's difficult, isn't it? There's a lot going on. I guess the other thing I'll just mention is we have a new marketing intern just starting with us, Agile Ventures, who I think is watching the stream. Hello, Bundine. Yeah. So we need to talk about when we're going to have marketing meetings and whether we would change them. There are people actually who are based in Australia who are suggesting bringing the mobs a little earlier, but maybe we can take that afterwards. Let's do a vote on something. I guess I'm tempted to make it on local support. Am I? Let me think. It's either local support or website one. I guess just for the because I happen to be working on it, I'm maybe gonna I found the error. I guess I just fixed it. Let me just bring up the boards. So okay. So if we go to Pivotal Tracker, so that's the local support. We'll just go here and bring up the website one board. I guess probably it should be Pivotal Tracker actually, because the students from the AV102 course are all using Pivotal Tracker. So yeah, just for picking some of this, we've got this event calendar view. So let me just mention a little bit about the local support project. So the local support project is software. It's Rails. I think it's currently Rails 4, I think. And it powers the Harrow Community Network. And so that's this system that shows volunteer opportunities, and organizations, charity organizations. There's a directory in the Northwest London area. See now, that's this. And this has been developed and built by lots of people around the world collaborating, contributing to it. So yeah, this is the Pivotal Tracker board, and this week for the AV102 students, they're learning all about Pivotal Tracker and so on and so forth. And we've got a new sort of feature to include events on the Harrow Community Network. And we've had some people working already on different bits and pieces, but we've got one here which would be an events calendar view. So we've got a story here. We've got this, which is basically, as a member of the public, so that I can coordinate my schedule, I would like to see a calendar view of the events. So the thing that we've been working on so far is just a list of upcoming events. So we're imagining that you come to the site, and there's organizations, volunteers. There'd be an events tab, and that would just have a list. But we might also want to provide a calendar view. And I guess when we say a calendar view, we mean something like in Google Calendar, whereby we would show, kind of a Monday to Friday, sort of like here are the events for the week, sort of a calendar format. Yeah. So that's a feature that's been requested. Yeah. Does the feature make sense to everyone?
Yep.
Yes.
Did anybody have any questions about the feature?
Presumably, we'll be able to find a gem or something that allows us to fairly easily create the calendar and populate it.
I imagine so. I mean, we'll have all of the events, and it will be about displaying those things. I mean, the interesting thing is just bringing up the Google makes me think, oh gosh, we should be, just exporting it to Google rather than reinventing the wheel or something. But we can vote on that and push back to the client. But yes, I imagine that there's a what's the word? Yes, a gem or similar that we can use. I mean, that would sort of be part of the process of investigation there.
I was thinking instead of a gem, probably a JavaScript library.
Yeah.
Right, like as Sam said, maybe we use Google directly as well.
I did work with there's I think there's calendar.js. So which you can just feed stuff in. I think there's like this full calendar, JavaScript event calendar. I think what are they called? The Odin project have used this, so you can sort of display things like this.
So the events on the calendar will be, the title of the event will be a link to the view of the event itself, the show view.
Right.
Okay. So there's that too.
I imagine. Although that would be a separate thing. I think in the first instance, it's just use something like this to show up a calendar view.
Just static text.
So I mean, effectively just so it's just there so that the people can switch between, okay, here's just the list of upcoming events and here's the calendar view. And I think this would be, I did look at this back in the day. I think that would be a reasonable place to start. I'll put a link to that one in the ticket. Good suggestion there from Carlos. Okay. So what I'm going to do is we've got this vote management system, which I'm going to put into the local support. I'm going to try and welcome Carlos, and if I can, I find Lee. I wonder, Anna, are you in our Slack instance? And it's our Slack chat. Maybe if you, I'm setting up here. This is in our Slack instance. I was just inviting Carlos into there. I've created here. Let's invite him to join. So we've got this system where I've started a vote. This allows other people to vote, but we can then choose a difficulty for this story. So whether it would be a simple thing to do, so that's we call it up to 1 point, and that might be if we were just making a change to the view but not doing anything new. Then there's medium, where we're doing something more complex. That's also corresponds to like 2 points in the pivotal tracker, and that would say might be using a new gem or a new library, what have you, or maybe making changes to the database. And then we'd have hard, 3 points, which is extensive changes to the database, big new thing, lots of unknown libraries that we haven't used before, and so on and so forth. So if you can navigate to the local support channel and go in and click either simple, medium, or hard, that would be great. I'm trying to invite you in. N, is this you, Lee N Sion? Yeah, it looks like it is. There we go. So we've got people voting away. I'll just go take this away. So put my own vote in, and so yes, if Lee, if you want to just click the simple, medium, or hard, and then we can conclude this vote, and we'll see how people are there. So Lee, I guess if you're going to be involved in the vote, please do click either simple, medium, or hard here. But feel free to, if you couldn't follow, it's not a problem. So I'll give you another couple of seconds. But I think we'll go ahead and reveal this now, because we've got a mock programming session coming up. So I'll reveal the votes. Okay. So we've got Patrick and myself saying medium, and Carlos and Lara saying simple. So shall we say, Carlos, did you want to say why you thought it was simple rather than medium or hard?
I think you said that medium was changes in the database, so I don't think it's going to be involved in this case.
So
right. That was the reason I selected simple.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I guess I was saying that the medium was sort of new libraries or changes in the database.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
So, but yeah. Patrick, do you want to give us the position for medium?
Yeah, there's some initial investigation. There's probably about 1 million JavaScript libraries that may on surface fit the bill. There may be a gem, etc. And we've also got to do extensive, some serious testing on this to make sure the cucumber level, to make sure it's showing the right stuff. We also have to make sure that it shows a static title now, but that title can be a link later. Got to make sure the JavaScript library, for instance, accommodates that. So there's some work involved beyond straightforward stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I think mediums may be safer here. Lara, Carlos, do you think you might be willing to revise your votes to medium, or you think it really should stay as simple?
Well, I'm happy since Patrick's explanation. Excuse me. Yeah. I think it makes sense. I'm happy to go to medium.
Good show. Carlos, what do you think?
Sorry?
I was saying, are you happy to revise your vote to medium, or you'd like to stick on simple?
Yeah, I think I will review it to medium.
Excellent. All right, so we'll say revise to medium. There we go. So that's done. So what I'll do now is I'll go into the ticket and I'll mark that as a 2-pointer. That's the medium. So it's like 1, 2, and 3. And that's done. And so now, Carlos, you've completed your part of the assignment. I'll put the link in the chat there. There's also the link to the video, I think, that you need to submit.
Thank you so much.
But they're also, both of those things are in the Slack channel as well. And yeah, there we go. So put the link to the video there. Cool, great. Thanks so much, everyone, for participating in the vote. That is how we do that. Yeah, any other business?
From my side.
I would like to do a little question.
Go ahead, Carlos. Other people who need to go should just nip off. Carlos, yes, go ahead. What can I help you with?
Yeah, I just remember one mail that you sent about a project that was going to use Elixir. I was wondering if there is someone that is trying to make a project in Elm.
Yeah, I'm not aware of anybody doing a project in Elm at the moment, but that's a really interesting language that it would be great if we had a project in Elm. So yeah, you should definitely mention that in Random Tech Talk or AV Community Talk, new members, and yeah, let's get an Elm project. It's a JavaScript library, right, or Java's different kind of like that.
No, it's like a replacement for JavaScript, like CoffeeScript.
Right. Different. Yeah, I've been hearing really good things about Elm as a replacement for JavaScript. So yeah, let's see if we can. We're just about to start doing a React mob. I think probably tomorrow. But anyway, I better nip off to get ready for the Elixir mob. Great to see everybody. Yeah, Lara, if you've got, hopefully we can. I guess maybe afterwards, we can maybe after the Elixir mob we can talk about when we'll have our next marketing meeting and getting onboarding Blandine.
Yes, perfect.
Great. All right. Thanks, everybody.
All right. Thanks all.
Bye.
Bye for now.
Bye.